I now give the floor to the representative of Greece.
Thank you, Mr. President. Allow me to start by underlining that this debate comes at a crucial juncture for the United Nations. The current year carries special weight since we celebrate the 80th anniversary of the United Nations. Moreover, the Secretary General's UN80 initiative is a timely call for ambitious reform to make our organization more effective, transparent, and accountable. Greece stands fully behind this vision. Allow me to make the following points. The Charter was never intended to be a mere legal document. It is the solemn covenant of the international community that law must prevail over force. Its core principles, sovereignty, territorial integrity, the peaceful settlement of disputes, and the prohibition of the threat or use of force are not optional commitments. Yet, today, these principles are under increasing strain. Violations of sovereignty and revisionist narratives threaten to erode the very foundations of our collective security. It is unfortunate that the permanent member of this Council that convened this meeting for more than 3 years now has launched an unjustified, illegal, and full-scale war of aggression against Ukraine with a devastating toll primarily on Ukrainian civilians and with spillover effects in the wider region and across the world. Greece remains steadfast in its commitment to a comprehensive, just, and lasting peace in Ukraine, grounded in the principles of the UN Charter and international law. In this context, we recall an enduring truth: might cannot make right. For us, there can be no ambiguity. International law is and must remain the cornerstone of peace and stability. As a maritime nation, we attach particular importance to the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea, the Constitution of the Oceans, the universal and unified character of which provides the legal framework within which all activities at sea must be carried out. Its certainty is not merely a matter of legal doctrine, but of the UN's very credibility as a guardian of order and justice in international relations. The United Nations today faces a profound crisis of confidence, not only among member states, but also in the eyes of citizens around the world. To overcome this, we must revive a genuine culture of dialogue, strengthen cooperation between the General Assembly and the Security Council, and ensure that collective solutions prevail over unilateral action. The Council must remain at the core of the UN, yet it is weakened by the repeated use of the veto. Greece supports initiatives to restrict such use when genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, or crimes against humanity are at stake. At the same time, the selection of the next Secretary General must be conducted with transparency, inclusivity, gender parity, and balanced geographical representation, ensuring a merit-based process worthy of the organization. The United Nations must continue to adapt to the defining challenges of our century. From climate change and maritime security to cyber threats, disinformation, and the protection of the children in the digital age, global issues demand global responses. The organization must remain the central forum for setting norms, sharing best practices, and coordinating collective action. No vision for the UN's future can neglect the centrality of human rights. Greece will continue to advocate for the protection of children affected by armed conflict, strengthen accountability, and promote reintegration efforts, ensuring that the most vulnerable are not left behind. We will also continue to champion the rights of women and girls and to advocate for stronger mechanisms to protect journalists and ensure freedom of expression. Equally, sustainable development must remain at the heart of the UN's mission. Progress on the 2030 Agenda is far off track, and the organization must remain the engine for financing, technology transfer, and capacity building. Climate change, the defining challenge of our time, must be fully integrated into peace and security deliberations, including peace operations. At the same time, the digital revolution demands urgent governance. Greece advocates for a human-centric approach to artificial intelligence based on transparency, ethics, and accountability. Mr. President, in conclusion, reform is indispensable. The UN8 initiative offers a unique opportunity to renew the United Nations founding promise through concrete, member-driven reform. Greece fully supports the Secretary General's efforts to modernize the UN's governance structures, strengthen accountability, and streamline cooperation with regional partners. Reform should be about making the UN fit for purpose. I would be amiss if I didn't pay tribute to those men and women who serve under the UN flag and honor the memory of those who have fallen in the line of duty and made the ultimate sacrifice. We thank them. Finally, Mr. President, colleagues, as my Prime Minister told the General Assembly, I quote, "Let us not be the sleepwalkers of our time. For this time there be no way back. Instead, let us prove we have the vision, courage, and resolve to build a world of peace, security, and shared prosperity worthy of the generations to come." Unquote. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Greece for her statement.